Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louve here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of February. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Now for you, Virgo, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, Virgo, so your challenge is the Seven of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance, okay? All right, so for you, Virgo, for the month of February, your challenge has a lot to do with the Seven of Wands, okay? And the Seven of Wands is a card of trying to keep up with everything, setting boundaries, setting expectations. I do feel when I typically look at the Seven of Wands, I get this very overwhelming energy, okay? An overwhelming energy of a lot of people want my attention, a lot of people want my help, a lot of people want my energy. So this is what the Seven of Wands is talking about. Of course, I'm going to clarify it and get more information on that for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Two of Cups, you have the King of Cups, and you have the Sun. I feel like there was a very strong connection that you were involved in the past. The Two of Cups is presenting itself here, which is indicating that there was a happy marriage commitment that you were possibly involved in. I do feel like someone here, King of Cups, had a lot of love for you, expressing their love, showing up for you, being emotionally available to you. And the Sun is here as well in the recent past, which is indicating a very strong connection, very strong union. Now, if you weren't in a relationship, this may be involving, a friendship. It could also involve a family member. It doesn't always have to involve a romantic relationship, could be even a friend as well too. Either way, things looked great for you here in the past is what it's indicating to me. Now, in the present moment, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Emperor, and you have the Four of Wands. So in the present moment, there's a bit of tension here. Okay, let's keep it real. There's a bit of a tension here, okay? With the Five of Swords, I'm getting a bit of competition here, like somebody is trying to compete maybe for your attention or maybe somebody that they're dealing with. And when I'm talking about somebody that they're dealing with, I mean that you could be competing for your person's attention, okay? Or vice versa. Somebody here is competing for something. I do feel like this is in connection to a relationship, okay? Four of Wands, this is about a relationship, could be about a partnership, could also be about a home situation. I do feel in the present moment out of all of this, it's almost like retaliation behavior here, right? Somebody in the present moment, this could be you just want stability with the Emperor. You want stability within your connection, within your relationship, especially because in the past, what it appears to look like here for you, Virgo, is everything looked great here in the past. Everything looked amazing here for you in the past, okay? Now, in the near future, what you can expect, we have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. Although I'm getting like a threatening energy here, I don't know why I'm getting this threatening ultimatum energy here with the Queen of Swords. It's like somebody's saying this and this and this needs to be done. Otherwise, I'm going to make some sort of changes here. But I think that what's happening here in the near future, which you may not realize, is even though these changes are needed and required, somebody here has a hard time letting go. Okay, so even though these changes are coming in, these ultimatums are coming in, Four of Pentacles is indicating here that somebody, they don't want to share. They don't want to share. They don't want to give up on this. There's a very strong energy of holding on to this. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that. We're going to get into the details in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance and you have the Six of Wands. If you have been striving towards success, whether this is in a career, in a relationship, in a family situation, just in your overall life, health and well-being. I feel like there is an opportunity for you to achieve that. However, it is going to require patience on your end. Okay. It's going to require patience. Now, I know this reading is for February, but as we enter into the month of March, things get even more hectic. Okay. And I'm going to talk about that throughout the reading. I'm going to talk about February. But if you're interested in knowing more about March, I highly recommend you subscribing to the channel so that you get details on that in terms of what's coming in, as well as when I post new videos, okay? Because I feel like, especially for you with the 7th house, we're going to have Mercury and Venus in your 7th house, which is going to retrograde. Now is not so bad. Okay. You know, now it's like, okay, we can get through this. But when March hits, okay, when March hits, it's going to be a little bit murky. Okay. And I want to prepare you for all of that. So with that being said, let's hop right into the reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to clarify all the cards. I'm going to pull all the cards out first, and then we will go card by card to see what the details are. And then I will end off your reading with some advice. Okay. Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you simply could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries prominent in your astrology chart, okay? Now, let's get into your challenge. Like I said, your challenge is the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands particularly is talking about, for me, I don't go based on the traditional meaning. I usually use my intuition and how I feel when I'm doing your reading. I feel like there's something in your life you're overwhelmed with. It could be people, it could be just circumstances and situations that are very overwhelming and overbearing for you. And it's been very challenging for you, especially throughout this month in February. So the 7 of Wands is clarified by the Devil, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Fool. So I strongly feel here your challenge has a lot to do with starting something new, okay? Being open to starting something new, taking that leap of faith to start something new. You also have the 6 of Pentacles here and the Devil. Some of you have to realize, okay, and not all of you are going to realize this, but some of you have to realize that you're giving to a situation that's not healthy, okay? It could be a person, place, or thing, okay? So there's something that you keep putting your energy towards, focusing on, and instead of actually putting your energy towards the things that are important to you, which is connected to having a new beginning, taking that leap of faith, starting something new, a lot of you may need to shift your focus, okay? And this is going to be a big part of your challenge in the month of February, because as we move closer and closer to the end of February, we start to see the sun go into your 7th house, and then we're going to have retrogrades there. So I feel like the more you give to something here that's not healthy for you, that's not good for you, the more you miss an opportunity to have a new beginning, which is probably a lot more healthier for you to focus on, especially when it comes to, you know, just your life in general and where you're putting your energy. So, you know, being generous towards people and situations is fine, as long as you're being generous towards the things that are going to help you grow, which means moving into a new direction. There's something here about pouring your energy into something that's not healthy for you, which is actually creating more stagnation for you in your life. Okay. And this is very much connected to your challenge. We're going to see how your challenge ties into the areas of the reading, because there might be some more information that you need to know about. Okay. Now let's hop right into the recent past in your reading. We have the 2 of Cups, which is about a relationship. I feel like in the recent past, there was a lot of this happy-go-lucky energy with you and this person. We have 8 of Cups, the Strength, and the Queen of Cups. Somebody here walked away from you in the recent past, emotionally disconnected from you. I think at one point, everything was great and fine with you and this person, but it took a lot of strength for this person to walk away or disconnect from you. Could have been a friend. I'm getting a strong energy here about a friend, or it could have been somebody that you were casually dating. You also have the King of Cups here as well. Again, I don't feel like this cup energy is you. I feel like this is someone that you've been dealing with. 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Somebody here chose to disconnect from you in the recent past because they were focused more or less on themselves rather than on the connection. It led to a separation. I feel like even though these changes were taking place, you were still able to remain in this place of happiness. You were still in this position to remain positive in the situation, regardless of what was taking place. Nine of Swords, Judgment, and Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there was a choice or a decision that you may have needed to make here in the past, Virgo. And I think one of the things that you realized here in the past was, you know what's really important to me? And you could have said this to yourself. It's literally you talking to yourself in the recent past. I'd rather be happy and satisfied with my life than allow somebody else to bring me down or make me feel bad. And I think that this was a choice here in the past. I think the choice here in the past was you realizing how important your satisfaction and happiness was by remaining positive. Because some of you in the recent past, what I'm getting here is some of you may have been in this position where you felt a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of fear about a situation that you were involved in. But then you also came to this realization where you may have said to yourself, why am I in this position? Why am I in this energy? Why am I letting something that has nothing to do with me bring me down? If somebody doesn't want to be with you, that's on them. Okay. You know, like you can't take responsibility for somebody else's feelings. That's on them, right? So I think a lot of you realized in the past that there was things in your life that were out of your control that you couldn't really control. It's like, I can't really control the situation. If this is the way it needs to be, that's the way it needs to be. So you came to terms with that and realized that your happiness or being in a state of happiness was more important than being in a state of fear. Okay, because that wasn't going to feed your happiness. The fear and the sleepless nights that you were facing in the past wasn't going to feed your happiness. Okay, you had to make a choice of either being happy because you're choosing to be happy, or choosing to be in anxiety because you're choosing to be in anxiety. And I think that's what happened, because something here in your past, it happened and it was outside of your control. Okay. Now let's talk about the present moment. Now in the present moment, there's conflict, or there's some sort of power struggles that are taking place with the Five of Swords. It's almost like this cutthroat energy. Okay. You have the Emperor, you have the Ace of Wands, and you have the Seven of Cups. So yeah, here's the thing, right? And it's very simple. Your reading is really simple. So we're going to keep it simple. Seven of Cups here is about confusion, and it's about having options, and you have choices, right? You can choose to engage in something that's really not worth your energy and time, and create and continue to create confusion in your life, or you can choose to move on to a new thing. And I feel like there's a new opportunity that is going to be presenting itself to you in the present moment, but it's going to require you to take action. Okay, so if you don't take action, and I know right now it's very hard for us to take action with Mars retrograde. A lot of us are like, yeah, we want to do this and we want to do that, but the energy is just not there. Okay, but what I'm going to tell you is this, Virgo, and this is just my 2 cents on top of your reading. You can take it, you can leave it. If you continue to feed something in the present moment that's leading to nothing but confusion, conflict, power struggles, you end up missing an opportunity. I'm going to say it again. If you continue to focus on the things that are not helping you grow, but rather are creating confusion, you end up missing an opportunity. And this opportunity has a lot to do with your stability. This could be financial, it can be relationship-wise, whatever. But it's something about you moving into a new direction, which again, you have that choice. Just like you had that choice in the past, you have the choice again in the present moment. Now, there's a very important message about this Emperor in the present moment. I don't know if this is someone you're dealing with, could be an Aries that you're dealing with. They are showing up in your reading, so we'll see what that message is all about. You have the Knight of Cups, you have the Ten of Cups, and you have the Star. So in the present moment, I do strongly feel that there is somebody here in the present moment, whether you're single, dating, or with somebody right now, somebody here is really interested in you, very interested in you, okay? And what this person sees in the present moment with you is a future. They want to start talking about the future. They want to start planning for the future with you. This person in the present moment, they're very stable. They're very wise. They have a lot going on for themselves, and they're waiting for you. They're waiting to have this new beginning, but you're so busy doing something here that really doesn't concern you. Okay, that really, you know, if you let it go, you'll be able to focus on something that's a lot better. So if you are dating someone, or you're seeing somebody right now, they're very interested in you. They see themselves having a long-term commitment with you with the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups and the Star, what this is representing is a long-term futuristic vision that this person has that they want with you, okay? And it's going to be up to you if you entertain it, but that offer is there. It's sitting there and it's available to you. You have the Four of Wands as well, a new home, possibly moving in with this person. You have the Six of Wands, wow. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Seven of Swords upright. The biggest problem that you have, you are the Queen of Pentacles, so you're in reverse right now. Success is waiting for you. The success, the opportunities are available to you. They're showing up for you. The problem here is that a lot of you either don't value the opportunity that is being presented to you, or you have trust issues, okay? And this is what's holding you back right now. I see a lot of success for you, Virgo. It's coming in for you. But a lot of you are either withdrawn from this opportunity, or you're just not seeing it because you're too busy focusing on something here that's not worth your time and energy. Okay. And it has a lot to do with some power struggles that you were involved in. Okay. That's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Hangman. You have the Sun and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So in the near future, I do strongly feel that there's somebody here that in the near future, they're making you wait, or there's a situation where you need to wait, okay? Now, I'm just going to mention this again, and I know I've been sounding like a broken record. I know, but I have to say it. This Mars going retrograde is going to last until the 23rd of February. So there's something in your life where you're being called to be patient and to wait, okay? If you're patient and if you wait, it's going to lead to a lot of abundance for you, a lot of abundance, because the Ten of Pentacles is here. So if there's something in your life where you've been told to wait, it's like, oh, wait it out, things are going to get better. You're going to get way more money. You're going to be way more successful. You're going to be able to achieve way more if you're patient in the near future. And this is coming from somebody who is advising you, okay? This could be a friend, it could be an advisor, mentor. There's somebody here telling you, hey, wait it out. You're gonna get more money, you're gonna be more successful. And that could be confirmation for some of you watching this. You also have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is clarified by the Ace of Cups. You have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. If you decide to move into a new direction, a completely new direction, completely new, plan for your life, and you're single, I see two important opportunities that are coming in for you. The first is there's going to be an opportunity in your financial area of your life, okay? A new opportunity is going to come in for you. The second thing I see here is new love. If you're single and you want new love, there will be an opportunity at the end of the month for new love. However, when we enter into March, things get a little bit more murky, okay? So you have this small window, and the small window is between the 23rd to the 30th. No, the 23rd to the 28th, yeah, because we only have, I think, 28 days in February. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. That's why you all are here. We're all a community. You can connect with all that down below if you want, okay? So there's a small window because during that time, Mars is no longer going to be retrograde, and then we still have a little bit of time before the other retrogrades that start. So all in all, there will be opportunities at the end of the month if you are aware of them and open to them, okay? Four of Pentacles here, another message for you. You have the Three of Swords, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Justice. If there is or has been an issue with somebody that you've been dealing with, they will come back around, okay, at the end of the month. And what is going to happen for a lot of you is, even though this situation that has affected you and caused you a lot of pain, it will be resolved because the Justice is here with the Eight of Pentacles. So there will be an opportunity to resolve any issues that have taken place that have not been resolved. But I think the overall message here for you, Virgo, is the Temperance. And behind that, you have the Six of Wands. The more patient you are in these situations that you're involved in, the more you stop and you think instead of just taking action and opening your mouth or rushing to do something without thinking, the more you're going to be able to harness the opportunities that come into you, okay? But if you are somebody who's just rushing and you're doing things without thinking, it could backfire on you, okay? So this is something that you're being warned to be conscious of, okay? Now, let's get some advice for you. What is the advice for the sign of Virgo from now until the end of February? What's your advice? You have the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice here is not to allow a situation to cause you any fear or worry, okay? It's very important that you recognize who you are. You are the Queen of Wands. A lot of you watching this, you have Leo somewhere very prominent in your chart, or if you are a Virgo in Western astrology, you tend to be a Leo in Vedic astrology, okay, which is sidereal. So this is about you, and your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize the path that you are going on in your life. Are you choosing to be in this regal and very self-assured energy, which means, you know, if I'm a Queen of Wands, nothing bothers me. I'm calm, I'm collected, I know how to take care of myself, I trust in myself, and I'm confident? Or are you in this energy of fear, sleepless nights, allowing things, situations to stress you out and worry you when really you shouldn't be worried? You have a choice on how you present yourself and how you carry yourself. And this is what the Two of Wands is talking about. And it's not only talking about that, but it's talking about when you are put in certain situations where you're under pressure, how do you respond? Because that tells me a lot about who somebody is, right? If I'm in a situation where I'm under pressure, things aren't working out for me, things have been challenging, I have two ways I can respond. I can either respond in confidence and allow the things that need to happen without me trying to interfere, or I can allow the situation to overwhelm me by being in a state of fear. You have a choice. And your biggest piece of advice is to ask yourself, who am I really? Am I that person who is confident regardless of whatever's happening in my life? Which, by the way, when you're in that energy, you get through it so much easier. But if you allow fear, sleepless nights, and things to bog your energy down, this may be something that you need to look at and reevaluate within yourself, okay? And once you realize the power that you have, you're no longer gonna allow this situation to allow you to continue to be in fear, okay? So Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. I wanna thank you very much for tuning in. If you'd like a personal reading with me, all the details for that will be linked below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.